Now, I believe this is why my truck was overheating. Now, this radiator on the left is the one that I was using. So take a look at that. And then over here is what I'm going to be swapping in. This one is a Champion 4-core from Champion. This one was a cheap 3-core radiator from eBay. Now, we're going to get some quick measurements here. Now, this one at the top was hardly 2 inches thick. Now, this one is 3 inches thick. Now, let's check out the height difference. This one is, what is it, about 25 1/4, where this one is also about 25 1/4. But this one is about an inch thicker. That's a lot more cooling capacity. The fans are a lot better. This damage was like that when I got it. Other than that, it's in great shape. Here's the electric fans. Now, this one, I'll be swapping into my 1968 Ford for now. That just happened whenever I removed it. That's okay. I don't think the tube broke or anything. But here's these fans. They're a lot smaller. The motors are a lot smaller. Now here's what we've got going on here. So whenever you remove radiators, you want to make the biggest mess possible. All right? You don't want to use all your dry sweep to try to clean it up. You want to use just some of it. But yes, up over here, we've got the hose like that. And then down here, that's what we've got going on. So, I'm just currently working on my Super Duty axle swap. And then here is where I am getting my temperature signal from, right there. Yeah. So we will see when I get it going again if I have any issues with the cooling. If I do, I might try to see if I can mount that radiator on this side. I think it's possible that I could mount it on this side, which would give me enough room for a clutch fan. I'd have to modify some stuff, but you know, that's okay. We do a lot of that here. But yeah, if I'm still having overheating issues, that's about the biggest radiator I can fit in this truck, unless I try to mount the radiator on this side of the radiator support. Now, the only issue with that I see is the hood hinge. Other than that, I think everything would clear. So we could figure something out to do with the hood hinge if I need to. But for now, once I get it in, I think I'd be just fine for this winter and summer for what I'm doing, unless I'm trying to pull heavy trailers. And also, the 373s might help it stay cool a little bit at freeway speeds, but down low I think it's going to produce more heat because the tires are going to be 37 inches tall, and the 373s, it'll make the truck work harder to maintain the speed, making it run hotter. Slowly cooling down. So, yeah, follow along to see this build progress. We are in the early stages of doing that Super Duty axle swap. The rear axle, I could have that in probably 2 hours. The hardest part is just going to be cutting and welding the axle purchase. But I've already done that on that Sterling 10 1/4, so that's pretty easy. I know what I'm doing there. Up here, well, I have a lot of rivets to grind. I have a lot of cutting to do, so that's going to take me a while.